Chief Minister Nongthong Biren unveils newly erected statue of Maidingu Narasingh at Kangla Western Gate. CM calls upon to acknowledge contributions of ancestors. Artists get assistance under Chief Minister Gi Artist Singhi Tengbang Scheme 2021-22. CM Biren assures all possible help to them. Chief Minister Nongthong Biren announces around 40 lakh rupees worth of workshed for making the unique Andhro pottery. Incessant rain brings landslide cutting off National Highway number 2 Imphal Dimapur Road between Vishwema village and Mau Gate. Manipur reports one positive case of COVID-19 in past 24 hours. State reports no death case, no recovery. Active cases rise to 3. And India adds 8,822 new COVID-19 cases, above 5,000 recoveries and 15 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID cases jumped to 53,637. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthong Biren today unveiled the newly erected statue of Maidingu Narasingh at the Kangla Western Gate in Imphal. State Art and Culture Department organized the event as a part of Manipur government's 100 Days, 100 Action Plans. Speaking at a function held at the Kangla Hall, Chief Minister N. Biren said, State government is coming up with a biopic movie on the historic 7 years devastation and also on King Kulachandra Singh. He urged people of Manipur to follow the ideologies and principles of the brave forefathers who laid down their lives for the sake of Manipur. He called upon to acknowledge their contributions as well as the contributions of Maharaj Gambhir Singh and Maharaj Narasingh in protecting the land from Burmese during the 7 years devastation of 1891 to 1826, as well as to always keep in mind the bravery of King Herachandra and Maharaj Kulachandra, who never surrendered to the British. Works Minister Govindas Kontaujam, Mahut Minister Yumnam Khemchan, Cooperation Minister Nemcha Kipgen, Consumer Affairs and Food Minister El Sushindro, Veterinary Minister Kashim Vashum, Hyanglam MLA Yumnam Radesham, Patsoi MLA Sapam Keba and top officials of the Art and Culture Department attended the event.
Matamdugi awasingbu lamdam sidagi tanthokhiba aduguma Narsingh Maharaj ki tangai fadaba magi mathauna maningjen madubu recognized aboina aduguma sengraba Kangla gi adugumba ariba ancient ekoi konung sigi mamangna hana kilambadu kitang proportionate oiba watpadagi anuba lakchariba ekoi Bharatiya Janata Party ki sarkar sina hena fajaba mongda prithvi gi miyamna lakpa matamda hena matamduda songna kiba lan kathokhiba thawai thagiba mayamdugi ningsing kubamni haibada matik chawa jamningai oi bai maungda kitang chauna fajana semkolaga khinjabani aina chugumbai pai puna wana nga ga thambam leba ga se ingna singnai khoi amata oina leminana bai khoi punna nationalism gi wakalna mang kharakanda khoi hingmina si.
As a part of 100 action points for the first 100 days of a BJP-led state government, assistance were distributed to artists who are beneficiaries under Chief Minister Gi Artist Singhi Tengbang Scheme 2021-22 today. Department of Art and Culture, Government of Manipur organized the event at Kangla Fort. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren felicitated filmmakers and directors who won national awards this year with cash rewards at the event. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister N. Biren emphasized on the role played by artists in showcasing the culture and heritage of Manipur to the world. He said the CMAT scheme was introduced to acknowledge their contributions. The Chief Minister assured all possible assistance to the artists of the state and said that a society cannot have its own identity without maintaining and preserving its culture and tradition. He further assured that the amount allotted under the scheme will increase with the improvement of the state's economy in future. Rajya Sabha MP and titular King of Manipur, Leishem Basana Jauba, cabinet ministers and MLAs attended the event.
Art and culture ga sana khona bang na Manipur saktak pani Manipur saktak pani haina raga lai adum oi sana ba gi khara khai yeng ba ya ba yeng national champion oi basing thabak pi dina khotna loina pi bading amde but artist sing drama yauruni isai sauni lila tauruni halaga mayam du gi tauna bohona bada ayo na he dana narak ba matam da khan yeng bi na ba mi kana mai te madu gi awaba madu gi pon mayam du uraka ne khoi gi BJP one government ne khoi munna khana rakanda artist sing dang bang se khoi launch sok se ngammi ngai da Kuba Kuba, Namdrakandana, Hamundu, the Matanda Taraga, Lenbudu, Madu Koi, Sarkar Panda Mande, Maduki Wakal Mayam, the Kalakanda Koi, Pensilgi Skim, Jahugoksakivan.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren today assures to build a workshed costing about 40 lakh rupees for women of Andhra who practice the rare and unique form of pottery making, locally known as Charai Taba, as an appreciation for the effort put in by villagers of Andhra in conserving the Nomaiching reserved forest. The Chief Minister also assured to renovate a hall or shanglen where the sacred eternal fire of Andhra burns. The Chief Minister made the announcement at the inauguration of the infrastructure development for preservation of Panam Ningthau Immortal Fire and different historical monuments in and around Andhra village in Imphal East District. Inaugurating various infrastructure worth over 1 crore rupees under North Eastern Council to preserve the immortal fire at Panam Ningthau and also other monuments in and around Andhra village. The Chief Minister appreciated the people of Andhra for preserving and protecting the age-old culture, tradition and valuable artifacts of the Meitei community, further adding that most communities in valley areas seem to neglect their own traditions and culture. He stressed on the need for all the communities of Manipur to preserve and protect their own respective traditions and culture. The Chief Minister asked the village chief to provide a site for the pottery workshed. He assured to organize a camp to distribute cards to beneficiaries under CMHT and Ayushman Bharat, to construct a new imam market in the village, to open a bank branch, to upgrade the existing high school to a higher secondary school and the existing primary health center to a community health center in the near future. The Chief Minister also warned against encroachment of Andhra Bazaar. Rajya Sabha MP and titular King of Manipur, Leishem Basana Jauba, Minister L. Sushindro, Andhra MLA T.H. Shyamkumar, Moirang MLA Thongam Shanti, other MLAs and Chief of Andhra Village and villagers attended the event.
Nongaising sing wari ka su thadong na ba yadraba hujik da su wari likhi bi ge ba sigi asengba mapu sigi asengba nga aga thambiri sigi koi andro ro wai le andro na sumaina nongaising sing sigo yam phajana ngak sendana thambi ba gidam athuba matamda masak na iraba andro da gi puthok bi ba ngasa ingon da han ba piram ba chapu do madu gi sabam wakset aso ma la kun thwa da la ga ke wa bi masara ga ni ba phoksa Kogi matamam da lairamba ngasi andro da lairi ba sumaina khungam sinda lairamba singlu khungi khulak ko laibagi niti niyom madu ekoi khungam sinda chana ba hoba mathok dare na ba si na to de kogi chanabi akogi pari purgi liglam mayam si koi preserve to bangam protect to bangam.
Incessant rain in some parts of the state has caused a major landslide along the National Highway number 2 Imphal-Dimapur Road between Vishrema village and Mao Gate of Senapati district. Impact News sources said that several goods-laden vehicles, ambulance carrying patients, Private vehicles and public passengers vehicles are being stranded along the highway since this morning. LPG, petrol and diesel tankers coming from Guwahati to Imphal were also stuck on the highway due to the landslide and owing to pathetic condition of the road. Drivers and passengers who have been stranded have appealed to the relevant authorities to look into the matter and clear the landslide debris at the earliest. As for Nagaland's side, Nagaland State Police team arrived at the site and started clearing debris using JCB. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC says BJP using Enforcement Directorate as a tool to summon Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi repeatedly for questioning over a case is unreasonable. MPCC also says it will be good for the nation if BJP government worked towards slashing the prices of essential commodities and on realizing its promise of providing employment to 2 crore youths within a year. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan in Imphal today, MPCC President K. Megachandra said that the National Herald newspaper supported by the Congress Party was established by Associated Journals Limited in 1937 and the newspaper played a big role in the attainment of India's independence. He asserted that Congress Party gave 90 crore rupees as loan to National Herald since the media house was facing some financial issues. Megachandra maintained that the loan amount were extended to the media house on 100 installment basis over a duration of more than 10 years. He made it clear that a political party granting loan to a firm is not a criminal offence but it is legal. He accused the Enforcement Directorate and BJP for trying to portray the Congress Party as corrupted. He maintained that as for the RTI filed by a BJP leader, ECI had already said that the case is not related to money laundering.
Enforcement Directorate asina singba mayam nong makangdana khulai oina senior kanda opposition ki leader mayam bu attack tawba harassment piba tongan ba third degree method ta senior kanda Bharat ki democracy se devalue tawba Bharat ki democracy se mayek singdaba adagi Bharat ki democracy se dictator oina sanarpagi mong se laibak thibani freedom struggle movement da yaurkiba mayam sing tu the attack tawdagi sarok ngasi Bharat ki thabak phungdabagi samasya the crisis of job loss the crisis of unemployment mayam tu attention lobiyo ngasi hujik price engaliba masi isi control tongloba tawbiyu ne.
Social activist and president of Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur, Ashank Sar, says peace and harmony can be achieved with equal development of all communities and through inculcation of shared values among all communities in Manipur. He was speaking on the sideline of a tree sapling distribution program held at Kadi village under Tamai subdivision organized by the forum. Ashank Sar stressed on the need to bring inclusive development by bridging the existing gap when it comes to development in hills and valley regions. He also emphasized on the importance of preserving the environment for future generations. The forum gave out 2,000 tree saplings and also distributed food items to the villagers.
Equal development purakpa aduga value se share tawba madugi lakpa kanda de akhoi tasengna nungsina badu laigani adu ngasi akhoi nungsina se haira tarasu akhoi gi ching da lairiba mafam kaya da akhoi gi government department haira tare natraga achau sang kaya na mafam khangdriba udriba mi gi awaba khangbi mayam leibase masina akhoi kep lairab male haidana indigenous people gi forum da wakal se lakpa gi akhoi chingmi tami amata chokhat se manana lairadi akhoi nungsina ba akhoi integrity punamak se Lakrani haibagi tamakta Indigenous People Forum na yamna lab khraba Kadi village asida akoina madu lakchabani.
Chairman of Kadi village M. Tashibo Pamay expressed happiness and thanked Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur for organizing the program in the village. He also reiterated on the harmful effects of jhum cultivation and said that more trees need to be planted to restore the forest.
Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur Kim Asigi, koi President Asang Madima ki Kambuna Samana, Sinbiraktuna, and koi Kunasida, as my Usra Tanangai, Pubirapose, koi Kunzak Sigi, Traptagi, on behalf of the Chairman Haksana, Tamoisi, Nungai Basi, Hanangai Late, Sara Hatanate, Manama Singh, Tanangasu, Yamna, Leho. ꯆꯦꯟ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯡꯂꯕ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯤ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯄꯥꯛ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯖꯨꯝ ꯀꯜꯇꯤꯚꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅ ꯎꯁꯨ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯎ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯜꯂꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯨ ꯑꯋꯥꯕꯁꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯍꯧꯔꯦ.
Accused of swindling huge amount of funds meant for works under Imphal Municipal Corporation in the name of a special contractor, former corporator of IMC Ward Number 1, Gaidon Rongmei, has been remanded into 4 more days of police custody. He was produced before CJM Imphal West Court yesterday. Police pleaded to give more days to interrogate Gaidon, upon which the court came out with the order. Imphal West District Police Commando carried out door-to-door search operation at Hiru Hanba Lekai, Police Lane and Chingakam Lerag in Yai School, Imphal West District today. The team verified around 120 people, including 4 underground bailouts, during the drive held from 6:30 a.m. till 8 a.m. No one was arrested. Imphal West Commando team has also carried out door-to-door search operation at Patsoi area. Police team has verified 176 people, including 4 underground bailouts from around 80 households during the drive, and no one was arrested. Somsai Battalion, under the aegis of IGAR South, foiled timber smuggling near Choiter Junction, Ukhrul district today. The Assam Rifles troops intercepted 6 trucks loaded with illegal timber near Choiter Junction, Ukhrul. Impact News sources said the security forces inquired the truck drivers, but they failed to produce any legitimate documents of the timber. The seized timber is estimated to be worth around 7 crore 68 lakh rupees. Apprehended smugglers, their vehicles and the seized timber have been handed over to Forest Department Ukhrul for further legal action. Director of Transport Department Manipur, Dr. Nivedita Lairenlakpam, notifies that all the public transport bus services, including private bus services operating in Manipur, will provide 100% concession in bus fare to persons with disability on the production of disability certificate or card in original, and 50% concession will be provided to companion of the disabled person. Now, today's COVID update. Manipur reported 1 positive case of COVID-19 in the past 24 hours. With this, COVID active case in the state are 3. There is no deaths or recovered cases in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, coronavirus has affected 137,244 people and claimed 2,120 lives in the state so far. Total recovered cases are 1,35,121. Recovery rate remains at 98.45%. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Classic Hospitality Training Institute, a unit of Babina Healthcare and Hospitality Industry Private Limited, initiated by Classic Group of Hotels. Admission open for 1-year course in hotel management. 12-pass students who are 17 to 27 years of age can apply for this course. Free counseling session and 100% job assistance will be provided. For more details, visit us at Classic Hospitality Training Institute, Hotel Imphal by the Classic, 3rd floor, North AOC, Imphal, or contact us at 0385 2422115 or 690 9358 685. Unique Education, the first CVSE and ICSE coaching center in Imphal. Admission open. CVSE Amadi Kosemgi class 11 Amadi 12 Science ki Thamangagi foundation course lakli patang taruktagi hokjaragani. Loina topic kudingma ki special NEET preparation class Amadi weekly test su thamjari. CVSE class 10 gi oinasu Thamangagi foundation course su lakli patang taruktagi hokjaragani. Nupi macha singi hostels Amadi van service su thamjari. Kudong chabasing asi lobiho akupamarol gidamak Unique Education Sega Road Konjing Hajari Lekai opposite Sangai Express tagi khangbibi agani.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok chari, Haidiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilagras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 8,822 new COVID-19 cases, 5,718 recoveries and 15 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active caseload stands at 53,637. Total recoveries are 4,26,67,088. Recovery rate stands at 98.66%. Their total reaches 5,24,792. Over 195 crore 50 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 54 crore 18 lakh 85,000 people. It has claimed above 63 lakh 34,000 people, and recoveries are above 51 crore 71 lakh 27,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 31 lakh 73,000 in the world. Manipur Apex Handloom Weavers and Handicrafts Artisans Cooperative Society Limited AWAS kicked off 2-week-long State Handloom Expo at the Urban Heart in Nilakoti today. The expo is being held under National Handloom Development Program of Development Commissioner for Handlooms, Ministry of Textiles. Speaking on the occasion, Cooperative Society's Registrar Valentina Rambam encouraged local weavers and artisans to use authentic raw materials.
Raw materials na Manipur gi oidaba synthetic oiba kaino yamna yanjannaba adu oiragadi akogi indigenous su mangotra ne yam pamuye ba ko adu mangaloisi adugo costing sisu yam maru oibani economics ta costing ya maru oibani ngasagi akoina changi ba input suga puthoiba price to adu do yamna manadadi mina pamdabne ba ko aduna adu su kha yengaga costing do tawbiyo ba ko awadabu cooperative gi principal songang na function to view society khudimak cooperative ki principal songang na to view society amo oiraga one man society natraga two man society do oibiganu.
Eastern Army Commander General Officer Commanding Spear Corps and IG Assam Rifles South has called on Governor Laganation and Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren. They have reportedly discussed various security measures taken up by Army and various agencies of security forces in order to ensure peace in the state. MP Raju Bista, National Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha BJYM General Secretary, and Manohar Mayam Barish Sharma, President of BJYM Manipur Pradesh, congratulate and thank Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh for initiating the Agni Pat scheme. Press note from BJYM Manipur Pradesh says MP Raju Bista and Manohar Mayum Barish, on behalf of youths from across the country, including Manipur and the Northeast region, thanked the two national leaders for launching the scheme, which provides youth of the country a unique opportunity to serve the motherland. It may be mentioned that the Union Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on June 14, approved the transformative Agnipat scheme for the recruitment of youth in the Indian Armed Forces, who after induction will be referred to as Agniveers. The Agnipat scheme is reportedly a major defense policy reform in the human resource policy of the Army, Navy and Air Force. Prize distribution ceremony of the first state-level competition 2022 organized by Federal Students Organization Kangleipak FESOC was held at Manipur Press Club today. FESOC conducted the painting competition on the theme Only One Earth on June 5 World Environment Day. Prizes were handed over to winners of the competition at the function. Students from class 3 to 12 took part in the competition under 3 different categories. AMJU President Wangkhemcha Shamjai, AMSGO Secretary S. Sumati, Kasil President M. Sunil and FESOC President Ningthauja Ramesh attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, Wangkhemcha Shamjai said it is a good step that people taking initiative towards painting more saplings these days.
Ma pa wi de ko no aina oina hum oina agang kaman sa di kedor kirakter kedor kana ke tinari ma ke ma ke khali ha bisagi won ma bisagi chi kin mir kana aku shin ji aku yu ma nge aku yang wa de ngai ko ji am ko de le de adu na ai ke chok kam kana ai je tha mari ke tengari angang ko 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 chi ko tam dira ko pe so ga je ngi ko mien mon pai ri bo ala gi aku thang me ji se ai tum ki dam to da ka thok to da ko to ko wi wa du de ai ko no.
On the occasion of the 78th anniversary of Young Mizo Association YMA, the Chengkon branch and Gangte Veng branch YMA today organized a blood donation camp. In collaboration with Blood Bank District Hospital Churachandpur, 21 volunteers donated blood at the camp. As a part of the upcoming 15th Disturbance-Free Education Zone Demand Day on July 5, awareness campaign will be held across schools in both hills and valley. The first of such awareness campaign, organized by Coordinating Committee on Disturbance-Free Education Zone Demand, kicks off today at St. Joseph School in Sangay Pro. Speaking on the occasion, the SAM Secretary and Committee Member Mayengbam Somorjit said that it has been an ongoing demand of DESAM and various groups to make education sector a disturbance-free zone since 2008. He said that things have improved in the past few years, but there are still disturbances caused by inadequate teachers, lack of adequate infrastructure, and unnecessary transfer of teachers in government schools over and above recent instances of bomb blasts near schools, affecting the mental health of students. He added that the awareness campaign aims to embolden the students to raise their voices against such impediment caused to the smooth functioning of the education system.
Hariba society asiga oina fadana purna wari sanabiraga karino mayamna pami budu haina bi tobadabu mahiroi singdadi aki akhang nanggadauba athingba amadi bom pokhai hanba adagi bom thamjanba sigumba thabak thormisiri yaringai tobigano coordinating committee on disturbance free education zone gi makai gi thamjari aduna education sector haibase koi war lan gi matam da bok da komthoknari bani adu koi manipur da di he laibak thiba thodo oina mahiloisam singda bom pokhaiba bom thamjin basi koi haukiba matam khase tok thelapa se masi section khudimok gi tobigano haibase coordinating committee gi makai gi apil tokjari.
Brand Ambassador of Chief Minister's Green Manipur Mission, Ilangbam Valentina planted tree saplings at Kakching Kha Manipur College as a part of her campaign to plant trees at educational institutions of Manipur. Valentina, along with teachers and students of the college, planted saplings in the college premises. Loktak Battalion Assam Rifles under the aegis of IGAR South organized a lecture on anti-drug awareness to acquaint the local youths about the ill effects of drugs at Komlakhong village of Imphal West District. Today, during the event, 57 local youths, including students of Moral Guidance English School Komlakhong, took the solemn oaths to fight against drug abuse and get involved in nation-building activities. Notification for election of the 16th President of India, which is scheduled on July 18, was issued today. A filing of nomination will commence and last till June 29. Counting of votes will take place on July 21st. President Ramnath Kovind's term ends on July 24. The President will be elected by an electoral college comprising of elected members of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and state legislative assemblies, along with elected legislative members from 2 union territories, Delhi and Puducherry. 4,809 electors, including 776 members of the parliament and 4,033 members of legislative assemblies, will cast their votes through secret ballot in accordance with the system of proportional representation as per the Constitution of India. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said that the ongoing fight between Ukrainian and Russian soldiers in Donbas region of Ukraine will decide the direction of the Russia-Ukraine crisis. He said that around 100 to 200 Ukrainian soldiers die every day in the ongoing fierce battle in Severodonetsk and Lysychansk. The President added that thousands of Ukrainian civilians have lost their lives since the Russia invasion of Ukraine in February this year. On the other hand, Russian forces are leaving no stone unturned to capture the industrial city of Severodonetsk. Reportedly, Russian forces had already captured 80% of the land in the city. However, Russia is continuously attacking the city by firing artillery and missiles as they are having a hard time fighting against the Ukrainian soldiers on their way to the city. Meanwhile, according to the governor of Luhansk region, around 500 Ukrainian civilians, including around 40 children, are taking shelter inside the Azot chemical plant. According to the Office of Ukrainian Prosecutor General, 313 children have died and another 579 sustained injuries in the Russia invasion of Ukraine so far. Now the sports news. FC Imphal Mayakoibi defeated TBSFA FC Tabungkhok 1-0 to enter the final of the 4th Shanghai Trophy Veterans Football Championship, sponsored by RK Fortune Developers Private Limited's Managing Director RK Rameshwar. United Veteran Football Association has been holding the championship at artificial turf ground Lamlong Tongkong. In today's first semi-final match, FC Imphal's M. Kiran netted the lone winning goal at the 28th minute of the match. S. James Kumar was the match commissioner and Ibungo was center referee. O. O'Neill and L. Gokulnanda were assistant referees and T. Hemanta was the fourth official of the match. TH Jitan presented 2,000 rupees cash reward to M. Kiran of FC Imphal, who backed a player of the match in memory of her late mother, Tingujam Ongbi Kainahanbi. UVSA Lilong Chajing will meet SVA Khongjom Kairak in the second semi-final match tomorrow. In 2020 International Cricket 5-match series, India registered its first win of the series by defeating South Africa by 48 runs. Batting first, India set a target of 179 runs in the given 20 overs by losing 5 wickets. In reply, South Africa were all out for 131 runs in 19 overs and 1 ball and gave India a win. South Africa is currently leading the 5-match series 2-1. The next match will be played on June 17 at Rajkot. Tokyo Olympic gold medalist javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra shattered his own national record by throwing 89.30 meters at Paavo Nurmi Games in Finland. His earlier national record was 88.07 meters. Minister of Youth Affairs Anurag Thakur lauded the achievement of the athlete. It may be mentioned that Neeraj Chopra brought the first gold medal for India in athletics in the Tokyo Olympics by throwing 87.58 meters. India qualifies for AFC Asian Cup 2023. India thrashed Hong Kong 4-0 in the last encounter of the qualifiers to ensure consecutive appearance in AFC Asian Cup. Anwar Ali, Sunil Chetri, Manvir Singh and Ishan Pandita scored the goals for India in the match played at Salt Lake Stadium in Kolkata yesterday. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthongma Biren unveils newly erected statue of Maidingu Narasingh at Kangla Western Gate. CM calls upon to acknowledge contributions of ancestors. Artists get assistance under Chief Minister Gi Artist Singhi Tengbang Scheme 2021-22. Chief Minister Biren assures all possible help to them. Chief Minister Nongthongma Biren announces around 40 lakh rupees worth workshed for making unique Andhro pottery. Incessant rain brings landslide, cutting off National Highway No. 2 Imphal Dimapur Road between Wishwema village and Mao Gate of Senapati district. Manipur reports one positive case of COVID-19 in past 24 hours. State reports no death case nor recovery. Active COVID cases rise to 3. And India adds 8,822 new COVID-19 cases, above 5,000 recoveries and 15 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID cases jumped to 53,637. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Nakutta power pile na tawag mo